Greetings, everybody. Michelle Black here with Kingdom Travels. I am so glad to be with you on today, another day that we have been blessed to see. With that being said, we're coming to you on today, continuing the Kingdom Travels 100 travel tips. And today we're going to be talking about travel tips number 34 and travel tips number 35. And with that being said, go ahead and get out your notebook so you can continue adding more notes to what we have already provided you. Now, travel tip number 34 is booking the best flight schedule. Now, if you can afford it, it's actually best that you choose a flight schedule that will allow you to arrive in the morning at the country that you are visiting, and not just internationally of the country that you're visiting, even domestically, depending on your schedule. Now, you should take note of the amount of time it would take from you to fly from point A to point B, and make sure that there is either a nonstop or layover. Now, if it is a layover, take note of how long the layover is. And to be honest, guys, the nonstop flights are a little bit more than the flights that have layovers, whether it's one layover or two layovers. Now, please note that if you're traveling internationally, you may be traveling to a destination that particular airline does not have many flights scheduled for. So expect no nonstop, expect a layover, and also expect possibly a long layover, okay? So it's always good to find out which airlines always travel to the destination that you're traveling to so that you can make sure that you book them, because they'll have more nonstop available flights versus flights that have multiple layovers if it's more than one. All right. So again, make sure you book the best flight schedule, and it's always good to arrive in the morning or during the day or mid-afternoon, because as we all know, check-in time at hotels or resorts is not to 3 or 4 o'clock p.m. And about time you arrive in the airport, unload, get your luggage, catch your transfer, your taxi, your car service, and then drive all the way to your destination of your accommodation that you booked, you're looking at around about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours of just transition. So you may arrive to your hotel on time to check in, or you just may arrive after check-in. But if you do arrive before check-in, some hotels or resorts may allow you the ability to check in early based on if your room is available. But if not, and you're arriving early in the morning, go ahead and make some plans to visit certain places, to get something to eat, so that you can make sure that you're still refreshed and you're not just getting frustrated or aggravated until you're able to check in. Bottom line. So make sure you look at the times. If you're booking it yourself, make sure that you're looking at the times that you're arriving at your particular destination. Now, because of your schedule, you can't leave too late. If you're traveling internationally, that somewhat works for your good, because they're always a day ahead of us. However, if you're traveling domestically, you'll be arriving late at night. Now, I don't advise for people to arrive late at night unless you're arriving late at night going back home. And I still don't advise that. At least you get access to your vehicle. Because, usually if you're catching a shuttle to the parking lot, the shuttle, If you're taking a shuttle to the parking lot where your car is, usually the shuttle drivers take you directly to your vehicle for safety precautions. But if you're having to take a taxi or car service or even Uber, make sure you get a secure car service to pick you up if you're having to travel and you're arriving at a later time at your destination. Now, travel tip number 35 is Don't put all your eggs in one basket. What do you mean, Miss Black? When you travel, do not, and I repeat, do not have all your money on you. I'm going to give you a prime example. I booked a group of 8. They traveled to Paris. Paris is known for pickpocketers. And they tried to take one of the travelers' purse. Well, this traveler is a fighter. And she felt a little tug and she turned around and she saw the person trying to pickpocket her. Unfortunately, the girl was able to get away with it. She couldn't catch her in time. And my cousin, well, it was my cousin, it was a group of 8. She had majority of her money on her. Please do not put all your money on you when you travel. Only bring enough for where you're going. All right? And in addition, this is another reason why I say pay for everything on a credit card. Because if your card is taken, you can easily contact your credit card company to stop the credit card. Okay? But if you bring in cash, which is good, make sure that you don't bring all your cash with you because you never know when you either get pickpocketed or something happens where you lose any of your money. So that is what I mean when I say do not put all your eggs in one basket. And also, don't make yourself look like a target for thieves. The type of purse you're carrying, the type of clothes you're wearing, they do look at you and be like, oh, they got money. Let's get them. Dress nice, but dress comfortable and casual to where they couldn't tell whether you was rich or broke. I'm just being real with it, guys. All right? So that concludes Kingdom Travel's 100 Travel Tips. We're coming to you with travel tips number 34, booking the best flight schedule, and travel tip number 35, do not put all your eggs in one basket. And remember, if you have any questions or you would like more information, feel free to contact us here at Kingdom Travels at 346-917-0048 extension 1 or email us at info@kas-llc.com. Know that Kingdom Travels is here, ready and prepared to serve you. Be blessed, everybody. Take care.